Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome back to another episode of Unveiling Human Treachery and Oppression from Ahlul Bayt AS to today. In order to truly understand the significance of treacheries against the household of the Prophet, we must understand who they truly are and their status. Therefore, today we delve into the virtues of the marriage of Imam Ali and Syeda Fatima Zehra, a union that holds a significant place in Islamic history and continues to inspire millions around the world. The marriage of Imam Ali and Syeda Fatima Zehra is not just a story of two individuals uniting in matrimony. It is a divine union, a marriage that was decreed in the heavens before it was celebrated on earth. It was a union of two souls who were the epitome of piety, wisdom, and love for Allah and His Prophet. Their marriage was a beacon of light, a model of mutual respect, love, and devotion. This marriage was the source of arrival of light in this world, in the form of the 11 Imams, who are light after light, who followed one after another, with the last light being the Imam Mahdi, alayhi salam, the 12th Imam, who will fill the earth with justice as it is filled with injustice, a common narration amongst all the sects of Muslims. In the second year of Hijri, 2 months after the victory of Islam in the Battle of Badr, a marriage took place. This was no ordinary marriage, it was a union that was celebrated not just on earth but in the heavens as well. The marriage of Imam Ali alayhi salam, the son of Abu Talib alayhi salam, and Syeda Fatima Zehra, the daughter of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It was a divine event. The virtues of Lady Fatima were extraordinary. Her blood relations with the Prophet, her nobility, her piety, her attitude, her knowledge were such that many high ranking companions and supporters of the Prophet proposed to her, but all received negative answers. It was only Imam Ali alayhi salam, the Prophet's cousin, who was granted this honor. Now, at this point, there's an important question that we should understand. Muslims who have been deceived by the false narrative created by those who were in power, they argue that Prophet had 4 biological daughters, and therefore Syeda Fatima Zehra alayhi salam has no special position, and 2 of the daughters out of the 4 were married to Usman. But dear brothers and sisters, the Prophet is the pinnacle of justice, my dear brothers and sisters. Why would he be so careful about the marriage of Syeda Fatima Zehra and not be concerned about the other 3 daughters? The answer lies in the fact that Syeda Fatima Zehra was his only biological daughter. And we have discussed the details about the other daughters in another episode of the podcast that we have been doing. It is narrated that Syeda Fatima Zehra was given to the Prophet as a gift when he ascended to heavens and was asked by Angel Jibrail to eat a fruit of heaven, which transferred the nur of Syeda Fatima Zehra into his loins. As a result, she directly came into the loin of the Prophet and did not travel through generations from one loin to the other. And that's why only Allah decided whom Syeda Fatima Zehra will be married to. And it was decided through a star descending on the house of Imam Ali alayhi salam in Medina, because the Prophet had told all his companions that he will not make the decision, rather Allah will make the decision for Syeda Fatima Zehra. This marriage was not just a union of 2 individuals, but a harmonious combination of divine authority and the elite of humanity. It was a marriage that was celebrated with the sprinkling of the fruits of paradise upon the angels. It was a marriage at which Allah ordered the angels to shed leaves from the tree of Tuba, each leaf becoming a hope, a beacon of hope. Each tree become a letter of forgiveness and sanctuary from the fire of hell. And it is also narrated that the marriage itself was conducted in the heavens 40 days before the marriage when it took place on earth. It was a marriage that was so revered that in the dowry of Syeda Fatima Zehra was given the entire earth and everything within it. And it was told that anyone who walked upon the earth hateful to Imam Ali alayhi salam will be considered to be walking unlawfully. This marriage, which took place on the 1st of Zilhajj, and that's why it is recommended to fast on this day and thank Allah for this divine union. This marriage, dear brothers and sisters, dear listeners, was not between two individuals. It was a beacon of light, a symbol of devotion, and an embodiment of divine love. It was a testament to the elevated status of Imam Ali alayhi salam and Syeda Fatima Zehra. But as we consider the beauty of this divine union, we must also ask ourselves some really hard questions. What happened to those who were in Medina, who heard the Prophet talk about the elevated status of Syeda Fatima Zehra, who saw the miracles exhibited by this household and the individuals in Medina, yet turned against them and assaulted them and their children till they killed one after another over the next 250 years, killing all the progeny, the selected Imams from the progeny of Syeda Fatima Zehra? And what about the majority of Muslims who today revere those who assaulted and desecrated the household of heaven? Whether the first one who burned the door of Syeda Fatima Zehra, or the one who put the rope in the neck of Imam Ali alayhi salam, or the one who hit Imam Hassan alayhi salam with a knife, or the one who poisoned Imam Hassan alayhi salam, or the one who killed Imam Hussain alayhi salam, or all of them who killed the progeny of Syeda Fatima Zehra in the land of Karbala? These are hard questions, and the atrocities continued through Banu Umayyah, through Banu Abbas, till the occultation of the 12th Imam. As we conclude this episode, let us reflect on these questions. Let us strive to not just listen and believe, but to act upon the teachings of this divine union. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, remember the truth often lies beneath the surface, waiting to be unveiled, and it is our duty to identify the truth. In the next discussion, we will discuss the betrayal faced by this household with examples. Assalamu alaikum.